Hello, here is some motivation for you who have a team members on their team, whether you're starting or not. I'm gonna tell you a story. When I first got started with leadership full time, I moved to a new area, and I basically started from scratch with customers and new team members. I wasn't ready to start right away. We were getting settled in our new home, and I was getting to know the area. I was intimidated about growing in this area. It was totally different from the one that I was before, where I felt comfortable. My district manager at the time, she used to call me every day. Teresa Snyder, it's her name, and she would tell me, Milagros, when are you going to start? Then it went to once a week, then every 2 weeks. And I just didn't react because I was not ready. And every day she would tell me, come on, Milagros, because she saw me, she saw the potential that I had. And she wanted me to do the same. Then one day, I woke up. My husband told me, look, I listened to the fair. They're doing a fair a few minutes from us. Why don't we do the fair? So we did. We set up a booth, and then we started recruiting at the fair. That was the first day of my career here, where I am at my area. And I haven't stopped since then, 12 years ago. So I'm giving you the story because those of you feel like you have to push your team and that they have to do whatever it is that you tell them to do, and you think they're ready. Some people are not ready. I know that I wasn't ready, so I understand. If you need to do more, if you feel the need to do more, you can't rely only on your team. You have to do your job and lead by example. For example, for those of you who have small teams or they have large teams and you're complaining because they're doing the bare minimum or not performing as fast as you want them to, I encourage you to do your job, to recruit for you. If you want to increase your checks, you have to double the amount of active people you have on your first generation. If you're making $1,000 every 2 weeks and you want to get it to 2,000, you must double the amount of team members that you have on your first generation. Also, what you want your team to do is what it is that you're doing. They're going to duplicate you. If you're out there doing field time, they're going to do that. And to me, face to face is way duplicatable. Not only that, the people that you bring in, you're going to establish a relationship, and they are going to build confidence by knowing that they can also find people the same way you found them. For example, I get people at my table who say, oh, I don't know a lot of people. And I said, great. I found you. I found you here, and you came to me. You approached me. And then I look at a way that I can help that person understand that maybe she needs a change. She probably needs to be able to network, to have a social life. Apparently, she came to me because she has some kind of personality that she wanted to connect with me. So she needs some friends. So that's about what I do. I want to give you some motivation for those of you who feel down because your team is not performing or because you don't have enough team members. You got to go out there and find your own. Find people who want to work. Find your superstars, because your team might not be ready to do what it is that you do, to duplicate what it is that you're showing them, and you can make them. So if you want to double your check, if you want to double your business, if you want to make more money, start recruiting for your first generation. The more people you have on your first generation, the more money you're gonna earn, because a lot the higher earnings go to your first generation. And when you have an opportunity to develop your team, somebody that wants to be developed, then you grab that person and show them the same business model that you're doing so that they can too earn the money. Remember, it's not about making people work. It's about you leading by example and by you doing the job that you need to do as a leader to show your team that they can also duplicate what it is that you do. So get out there, become powerful, feel training, feel time, builds your confidence. It helps you develop skills to talk to people, to get to know people, and to learn the business faster rather than just doing online business that you don't have a lot of the contact and the the feedback that you have from face-to-face contact. I'm not telling you that online is not good. I'm telling you that you must do a combination of everything. I have some great leaders and representatives, top sellers who I have found with my online business. However, I find that my local market is a market that also requires attention and development. And for me, it's a way to develop my leadership skills, to have the contact, the face to face with people, the picture time, the social media following, everything that you get by working an event and doing some of the things that that we talked about here face to face. So I hope that this helps you and encourages you to continue building your business and not complain about what your team is doing or not doing. See you on our next video. Bye.